All righty. Hello, 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 hello. Give me 1 second. Hi, Lizzie B. Lizzie B. Lizzie B. Hi, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, hello. Oh, goodness, righty. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for being here today for my weekly live. Hello, hello. So much is going on in the world. So much is going on. There's so much to talk about. Hello, Beverly in Ohio, and BB in the UK, and Wendy and Michelle and Lizzie B. Hello, Lisa, beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Lizzie B. I appreciate you all so very, very much. I really do. I love that I've decided to do this live weekly and you all show up. And it really makes me happy that you're here. So while you're here, if you could just hit that like button and make sure to share with people that you know that you think could appreciate. Hello, Melissa. Thanks for being here. Lizzie V gifted another membership. Thank you so much, Lizzie. Yes, I have a members channel where I do a lot of things around my travels, my life, going abroad. And so Lady C sent me her invitation for her annual ball. Yes, so I'm trying to see how I can get over to the UK because I definitely want to go to see Lady C and to be at her annual fundraiser. So trying to work all that out. It's quite a cost for me. I wish it's something I could just be over there. I'm thinking maybe I should just move to the United Kingdom. What do you think? I've been to the United Kingdom more than I've ever gone since doing this channel, and it seems like the UK should probably be my new homeland. So yeah, probably going to end up going to the UK. So, hello, Lisa. Oh, Otis. Well, he'll be here. He was actually just here a second ago, and then he left. He's a busybody sometimes. Sometimes he's just looking around, sniffing, visiting other family members, but I'm sure he'll be here. He'll be here. So thanks for being here for my weekly live. As you all know, or maybe you don't know, that I do this live weekly on Thursdays because this is the one time where I want to be more engaged with those that support my work. And speaking of support, look at this little pendant that I got from my lovely subscriber. She sent me like a basket of all these different gifts. And one of the gifts was this pennant. What do you call these, or how do you call it? So this is like the Wizard of Oz, Dorothy and the ruby slippers. Give me those ruby slippers. Those ruby slippers. But this is a pendant. Is this how you say it? A pendant? Pendant? I don't know how you pronounce it. But anyway, I thought I'd wear it today. Okay. Okay. So lots to talk about. I have someone who's coming to help moderate. She's stuck in traffic, but she will be here. But thank you so much for being here and supporting my lives here weekly. I want to try to just talk about a lot of news things that are out there, just to give some perspective on a lot that's going out there. Now, one of the things that or a couple of things outside of royalty anyway that I wanted to talk about was some of the outfits from the Met Ball. The Met Ball, did you all see some of those outfits? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was a hot mess. That was a hot mess. So I wanted to the Met Gala, talk about some of the things on there, and then also talk about P Diddy. His this case is getting ready to move forward. They're looking for juror members now and trying to navigate through the people that are going to be the 12 jurors and 6 alternates. And it's going to be pretty spectacular. So much so that even one of the attorneys for Diddy has already requested to be taken off of the case. I mean, it was too hot to handle, I think, for him. I think he saw some things and he just didn't want to be a part of it anymore. But yeah, we're gonna go through some of these looks from the Met Ball, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about the P Diddy case, and then of course talk a little bit about what's going on with royalty. And I'm going to update you on a couple of things around that fight incident that I heard about with Harry and Meghan, because y'all, something is going on. Something is going down with this couple. There's a lot that you don't see, but I'm gonna get to that a little bit later. But for now, I want to talk about those things, and then we'll talk about Meghan and Harry, those two. Okay, so before I get into that, let's see here. I'm going to talk about it. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these outfits from the Met Gala. And also, before I get started with that, I just wanted to say about, some of the support that I've been getting from some people around my charity work. And I think part of the reason why I'm so passionate about, what I talk about around Meghan and Harry and how frivolous they are around their supposed philanthropy and their humanitarian work. It really is a means for, I think, having a very luxurious lifestyle to show that, you can show that you're helping people, but really using that to help yourself. Because we all know, most recently, Harry went to Las Vegas talking about this new initiative for the Diana Awards, which I think there needs to be a closer look. I did a video on it already, but Harry and his initiative with this pledge to invest seems to me like a money grab for him. And it's just really insulting. I work all day. I work a full day for my charity. And then when I'm done, I take a little break. I do some research and I'll film my video, and then I'll go back to work. I mean, it's just so hard. There is a lot of grind. There's a lot of hard work that, I've put a lot of my hard work and passion into. And then I just look at this grift with Harry and Meghan and what they're doing, with their supposed humanitarian work. And you can really see through, these are people that don't really appreciate anything to really support other people. Because if they really were humanitarians, if they really were the kind of people that wanted to just go out and do good, like they say, show up and do good, if that was truly their motto, they would not complain about whatever the royal family is doing, because their goal and focus would be on just showing up and doing good. But that's not what they do. They've made millions and millions of dollars by complaining about the royal family, but yet they want to be considered humanitarians and do all this work to help people. But it's people that really truly want to help people are not trying to find a means to make millions of dollars to live a very luxurious lifestyle on the backs of people that are less fortunate. I mean, they use this whole this game around wanting to help people as a means to earning millions of dollars, because when they show up, their name, they need to pay for their name to show up. It was said that Harry made around $500,000 when he showed up in Las Vegas for this pledge to invest. So think about it. Is he really showing up to help raise money, or is he showing up to make money? Is he showing up to make money? And it's just such a slap in the face to people who are really doing the work and struggling to do the work. It is so tremendously difficult. And it really makes me upset, because it's a grift. It really is a grift, and I see right through it, and it really upsets me. And I don't know. I don't want to go into it, but that's the thing that really gets me going. So here's Otis. Otis, they want to see you. Come here. He always comes and sits next to me because, I'm his favorite in the household. So say hi, Otis. Say hi. They want to say hi, Otis. Say hi. Say hi, Otis. Yeah. Okay. So, here, this is my buddy. He just loves it when I scratch him like this. He's just so look, y'all. You really just loving that, aren't you, Otis? Okay. Okay, so let's go, Otis. No licky lick. No licky lick. No licky lick. No licky lick. Look. He knows. I'll get real close to him. He knows not to lick me. Look. He knows. He knows I don't like licky lick. I don't know if y'all know my whole story around having a pug, a dog, but this is a miracle. What you're watching right now, like this relationship right here, this relationship is a miracle. Okay? If you believe in miracles, this is one right here. This me with a dog, this close to a dog, like my face to his face. That's a miracle. If you know my relationship with animals, because but Otis, he was the one. He was the magic doggy that just turned me out. Okay. All righty. All right. So we are going to be talking about some of these outfits from the Met Gala. We're going to look at some of these outfits because it was a hot mess. Okay. And I think we need to look at some of these outfits because I'm like, no. Okay. So looking at these outfits from the gala, I'm just going to scroll through Vogue's site, and they have all the different looks. So they usually have themes, right? So let me just read just a little bit of that. Okay. So every year they have this Metropolitan Museum of Art, or it's held at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. They have this event, and I've actually been there, and it's so crazy to go because I didn't realize I was at the place where they did the Met Gala when I was there until someone said it, and I was like, oh, yes, this is where they have the Met Gala, because I'm not a fashion person. I'm not like into all of the like the glam like that. I think it's interesting, to look at, but it's not something I follow. So I was really, really surprised when I saw that. But so they have actors, musicians, models, designers to mark the museum's new Spring Costume Institute exhibition. And so this year, they celebrated Superfine Tailoring Black Style, which is on view from May 10th to October 26th. Now, this showcase explores the importance of clothing and style to the formation of Black identities in the Atlantic diaspora, and will be arranged by 12 characteristics of, okay, hold on. This word, hold on. Nicholas, do you know dandyism? Black, is it dandyism? Dandyism? I don't, you know what that is?
Yeah, it's a way that black men dress in Africa, like really sharp and like really avant-garde.
avant-garde.
Yeah, yeah. Is that what it is? Or
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm assuming. Yeah, I had never.
yeah, they call them black dandies. It's a big thing
Oh,
in
they're black
Africa.
dandies.
Huh?
They call them black dandies?
Yeah. It's a big thing in Africa.
Oh. Well, isn't that something? It's a big thing in Africa. Well, that's see, look, my husband know more than I do about the the fashion of the black people. That's pretty scary, y'all. That's pretty scary. Okay. So I mean, is this something that you like?
Uh,
Or what is your whole view on it?
it's a way that it's like self-expression.
It's
It's
self-expression.
people's. I don't know if it's just for men, but I just see men do it in Africa.
Ah, okay. Text me a look.
Okay.
Text me a look. Okay.
Okay.
So they have a theme every year, and this year's theme was tailored for you. Okay. And they basically have everybody doing this theme. And I thought it was interesting how different people showed up in this theme. And there were some similarities, but a lot of it was just a big miss. It was so not good. I mean, and I don't want to criticize people in their clothing, like their how they.
Okay, I sent you a picture.
You did? Okay, thank you. But I just sometimes I think, why would in the world is that? Can you open that door? Okay, yes. So this is what, yeah. So I remember now. So Janet Jackson, she did this look in one of her music videos. Can you open that? Is that her? I think that's Sirish. Can you open that, Nicholas? So she did this video. Let me see if I can pull it up. And it was so cool because it's like bebopping. You know how they like bebopping, like they do like this whole thing with they jump. And do you know that show? Oh God, that show where the janitor, uh the, Nicholas, do you know the name of that sitcom where the janitor was like always dancing, and this is what he was dancing, this look. Yeah. Oh gosh, what is the name of that?
When was it out?
In the 70s.
White guy?
Uh no. Mm-mm.
A janitor?
Yeah, he was the heavy set guy. He was
Oh
like the
yeah.
um
Booger from
what's his name? Booger? No.
yeah, he was the super at the
Oh,
he was the guy at the good times. They call him Booger.
yes, yes, yes. Good times. Okay, so this is the video. Let me show you really quickly, everybody. I want you to see the
Bookman was his name, I think.
Bookman. That's right. That's Bookman. He would be doing this all the time. But Janet Jackson did it too in her music video.
Well, she was on that show.
She was on the show, but later in life she did this too. So let me share this with everybody. Okay, yes, Bookman, you guys got it. See, I just don't y'all love those comedies like Good Times and the Jeffersons. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love those shows. That just brings Sanford and Son. Yes. I mean, you talk about just taking me back to the time when I was a young girl, like when I was younger. Okay, so let's see here. This is it. Yeah, this is it. This is the video. Remember this video with Janet Jackson? I'm not gonna play it so because I don't want to get but
JJ called him Buffalo Butt.
who
JJ called Bookman Buffalo Butt.
oh, she called him Buffalo Butt. Yes. So it was Bookman, but this was Janet Jackson doing that look. Okay, so this is kind of like the look that they had for the Met Gala that they were going for. Okay, what Janet Jackson is doing here. Okay, this was a really good video. I love it. I don't know if you all know this, but back in the day, I was a video girl. I did some music videos. So if you are one of my members, there's a couple of videos that I've done about my time as a video girl. Okay. So some of the music videos that I did when I was a young hot thing, okay, when I was young and fresh and just had the world, had the world on my fingertip, right? I was just like going out into the world, doing it all, and had a lot of experiences. Let's just say that, y'all. Some experiences, some real life experiences. Okay. So that's the look that they're going for the Met Gala. So let's just go through some of these looks, okay? And then let's just take a look. Oh yeah. This is the look. This is the look my husband sent me. So if you all can,
That's what a dandy.
this is a dandy.
That was a prevalent in the 19th century too.
Oh yeah, it was.
New.
Yeah. It's a very unique look. Okay, so this is what a dandy is. Okay, this is something that they had as part of their theme for the Met Gala. I'm not a big fashion person. Um, Bookman. Oh, Bookman was on Good Times, and the dancer was popping lock. Right, it's real life. Yeah, rerun. What's happening? Yeah, rerun. Yes, rerun on what's happening. Yeah, the Zoot suits. Yes. Oh, and there was also the Zoot. Remember, you have to remember.
And the straight guy was Roger.
Oh, Roger. Okay. Yeah.
What was the girl's name in it?
Oh, I forget the girl's name, but I always thought she was so cute.
No, I'm talking about the other girl.
Oh, you're talking about Good Time.
No, I'm talking about the other girl in What's Happening. She wasn't cute.
No, she was a young girl.
No, there was another girl
Oh, okay. I don't know. Oh, D. Was it? Yes. Ziggy Lee is telling me it was D. Was it D? Yeah, it was D. That's what I'm talking about. She was like really cute, like a young girl. Well, my husband's talking about somebody else. Okay, but I'm talking about D. Okay. All right. Yeah, the zoot suits and all that. Yes, that's what it is. Okay. I mean, that man could move. He may have been a little heavy set, but he could move. He was able to get down. He'd like do the splits. He'd be like, you know.
talking about
Shirley Hempel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So I don't know Shirley Hempel. But my husband apparently liked Shirley Hempel. Okay. Now, just some info about my husband. My husband. He's very knowledgeable about a lot of things. I've learned so much from him, and he just knows a lot of things, don't you, hun? Okay, here he comes. But he's not gonna come on camera. But here he comes.
What's happening?
Oh, that's so you had a crush on?
No, that's the one. That's the girl from What's Happening that I was talking
about.
You remember her?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Hold on, let me just. Can I just show that? Yeah. That her, this one right here. That's what was her name?
Well, her real name's Shirley Hempel.
Oh, okay, Shirley Hempel. Okay, so I thought you were talking about like a sexy vixen or something. No. Okay. Yes.
Shirley Wilson.
Shirley Wilson. Okay. Oh, and Shirley Temple. Yes. And the oh my goodness, y'all. We're going to talk about so much on these lives. Okay. But I have a show planned for us today. But yes, and Shirley Temple. Oh my goodness. And I love watching those shows. And I love little Shirley Temple. When there was a movie she did about the veterans. And I remember her doing like the salute. And I never understood. And now I don't know, maybe my husband.
That one was called The Little Princess.
The Little Princess, yes. And how she would salute like this, like Americans, we do like this, right? But she would like, she did like this in the movie. And I guess that's how they do it over in Britain. They do how they do their salute differently, Nicholas?
Not real, no.
You know how the salute is different in the UK. Yes, you do. The hand is out, it's different. And I never knew why. I just thought that was like, oh, that's interesting. She's saluting like this, but isn't it supposed to be like this? It was like, okay, I don't know. Okay. I'm just trying to get by, learn a few things, and just keep it moving. Okay. All right. So you guys, I just love y'all. I just love y'all so much. I'm so happy y'all here today. Okay, we're gonna go through some of these super chats. Give me 1 second. Thank you so much for the super chats. We're gonna get to it, but let's just look at some looks, okay? Because I've got so much to talk about. Oh my gosh, it's already 5:28. Okay, let me share my screen. I just talk and talk and talk. I can't seem to get enough in this time. Okay, so this is the look we're gonna be looking at. So look at this. What Rihanna is wearing now. It looks cute, but when you scroll down, you like, well, what's this hot mess? What's going on here in this area? I don't like that. I think she's pregnant. Um, but I don't know. This I didn't like that look. But I mean, even if you are like pregnant, I think it could have been a little bit classier. But that's the look for Rihanna, and I like her shoes. Those shoes are cute. Okay, those shoes are cute. Okay, now look now what is this hot mess? Somebody tell me what in the world does this look anything like the theme of the Met Gala? No, I'm sorry. That's a miss. That is a miss, my friend. Okay. Not sure why uh you would wear that. I mean, that does not, I don't like that. I'm sorry. Now this is really nice and classy. This is on point. I love the color and the hat that goes with it. It just overall the look is very classy. It's smooth. Everything is complimentary. It's just a really good, like, the lines on this look really nice. I like that. And this, yeah, okay, this is a little bland. I don't think it's too much going on with that, but the little bell bottoms are not really feeling the bell bottom look with this outfit. Now this right here, this look I think is pretty nice. It's not really aligned with the theme to me, except for this like here. Is that like a gun? It looks like it like an umbrella with that looks like a gun. I mean that's interesting. But this look is, okay. It's okay. I think the pants could have been a little bit hemmed up. I think the pants are a little bit too long for him. Okay. Now there was a couple people who showed up at this event that I was like appalled. You hear me? Appalled. This look is okay. I want to get to the look that I'm talking about, but let's just scroll through some of these looks. This half dress, half pant look just is a mess all the way. I'm sorry. Just like make a decision, okay? Like you gonna have a dress or pants. Like you trying to combine the two just makes people confused. I'm just confused looking at you. This right here looks pretty classy. I like this look. It's pretty extreme in terms of the it looks like curtain rods, like curtains on her shoulders, but it's a nice look. I like that. And the platform shoes. But let me just scroll through. Did you see? Okay, this Zendaya. Now, this is what I'm talking, okay? If I were to show up at the Met Gala, this is what I would wear. If you want to know what I would wear this. Zendaya looks on point. Girl has got it going on. And I just love her like her stance, and her attitude, and just like the hat. And, she's just showing it all the way. This is the look. I love it. The pants, little slightly flaring out. That right there, the color, this is it's all on point. Okay, so this, yeah, yes, yeah, okay, that's okay. That's Bieber's girl. I love what the Jenner girl is wearing here. This is nice. This is that's a very 40s look, but it has the theme. I can see the theme there, and the color is nice. I love that thick necklace and the lines, how deep it goes. I think that's beautiful when your neckline and your chest area, that's very quite nice. I like that. Yeah, she always dresses really nice. Okay, now here we go. Hot mess. I'm sorry, hot mess. What are you wearing? Is that a necklace and an upside down necklace? Like what is that? I don't get that. That doesn't look good to me. I'm sorry. It just kind of looks out of place. Doesn't seem to be um interesting at all to have that necklace like that. This right here, this purple with this bow on your neck seems almost like it could be with a dress. I don't know if I like it for a man trying to wear a manly look with that kind of bow on your neck. But the one look that was really appalling to me, there's Anna Winters, okay, that she looks nice, was the dress that Halle Berry wore. Let me just scroll on down and through here. These looks, that's beautiful. Halle Berry had literally her crotch out. Do you hear me? Girlfriend needed to put on some drawers. I could not believe look at Kim Kardashian. Now her look was pretty good. I like how the lines on that look really nice. That dress or that um the bustier area, I love how feminine that is with this, masculine looking like the pants that almost looks like pants, but it's a skirt. That looks really nice. I think she did really well putting those two together. But let me find Hallie. My goodness. Okay, there's Usher. Um Let me just pull her up. Hold on one second, everybody. Oh my goodness. What in the world are you wearing? What is this? Like sometimes people just try too hard. You really are trying to make too much of a statement, and you look like you need to just kind of tone it down some. That looks too feminine almost, and you're trying to be masculine with the suit, but then you throw on something that's feminine, and it's not a good look. Okay, Demi Moore looks nice. That's a nice look. Okay, let me pull up. What in the world? Okay, I love the hair. I love the hair. I love the shoes. Those shoes are kind of cute. Yeah, but the two different patterns, not feeling it, not feeling it. Let me pull up what happened wearing. Okay, this look here, let me share this with y'all because I'm telling you right now, this woman, I love Halle Berry. I love her. However, when she showed up wearing this hot mess, I had to protest because you are really showing a little bit too much. It was too much. And I don't think I just okay, look at this, y'all. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this look. Can y'all see that? Let me try to make it bigger. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Hold on. Oh wow. That's not big enough. Here, let me find a bigger look. Let's see this one here. Is that better? Can you see that better now? Let's see here. Let me see. Let me stop sharing and I'm going to share this one so you can see it better. Yep, this right here we go. Okay, look at this, everybody. I mean, seriously, Hallie, I don't know if you all can see that, but literally, this woman's, she might as well just been showing everything. I mean, you can see why. Why would you do that? You're Halle Berry. You are an Oscar winner. And this is, I think, the perception that a lot of people get with actors is that they're always trying to just show too much. And it's like you get this reputation. And I just thought I was very disappointed to see her wearing something like this. And I just did not agree at all with that. Okay. Um, so let me just go through some of your super chats and questions here. But I thought the Met Gala was really nice in terms of the theme and some of the looks, but some of them not so much. Okay. So, Lady Letitia, hello. That's that stupid stuff. Thank you. Hello, lovely lady. Would love to interview you. Yes, I know, Miss Lady Letitia. You just hit me up, girlfriend. Hit me up. Daylight. Guten Abend, p-dina. Did you see the article from the Sun newspaper back in 2013 when they changed from the Sun to the Sun? Sure M was imitating again with that latest pick on Archofficial. That's a good one. Yes, I did see that. And I think at this point, Megan, this is how you see how desperate Megan is. This is a sign of desperation because you see her showing her children a lot more now because Megan is failing and we're watching it. And we all knew this was going to happen. This was we're like the projection of the what we see coming is right on point because you're showing your children but not showing your children. And I thought it was ridiculous how you tried to your son, the son, like what you trying to say, girl? What you trying to say? You're trying to be cute. You're trying to give us something that is quirky. Look, Megan, you're desperate. You're trying to make something out of your children. It's bringing somewhat of a, vision that we just don't see. We don't see anything that you're trying to do because you're trying to be relevant now using your children because you're not enough. Megan sees now she's not enough to get what she's trying to get, and it will never happen. It's not. It's a wrap. It's over. I don't know if you've all seen recently, but there's been a lot of criticism and a new lawsuit potentially that Megan could be finding herself with. Did you hear about the bath salts? The bath salt lady? Thank you again, Daylight. Thank you, Daylight, for your super chat. I appreciate that. And yeah. Now I didn't know anything about it being anything about 2013 news article. I don't know. Maybe you have to give me some more insight. I don't know much about that part, but I did see that post that Megan did that was related to that. Honesty and Truth. They're finished for good. The royal family, and rightly so. As a Brit and a taxpayer, haven't missed them, so keep away, and we'll carry on very well without them. Absolutely. Thank you, Honesty and Truth. They are definitely going to be etched out. They're never going to find a way back into royal life. I think Harry knows it's a wrap for him, and his life is just going to keep going down as long as he's still with Meghan. Meghan is not going to bring anything good for you. It's a wrap. It's over, Harry. It's over. Okay. And Lizzie B, once again, thank you so much for your super sticker and your membership that you gifted. Oh, there's my friend Michelle. Thank you, Michelle, for your super sticker. Thank you. I appreciate you. Now, everyone knows that I usually go to Lady C's ball, and my goal is to go to Lady C's ball again this year, July 5th. And then head over to my friend Michelle, stay with her for a little bit, and then go to Germany. Haven't finalized my plans. It's still in the making, but I'm still trying to hopefully get that going. So Michelle, I hope to see you and Jen very, very soon. Very soon. So thank you so much, everyone. Now remember, ich habe ein deutsches Kanal. And I speak ein bisschen Deutsch. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. So if you want to see my German channel where I'm speaking German and doing stories, little small, like 2-3 minute stories, speaking German, and head over to my German channel. Everything's in the description. And also, someone mentioned to me that I should do different welcoming to everyone in different languages because I speak a little bit of Chinese. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, okay? Ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch aussprechen. Aber, but, Chinese. So I lived in China for a little bit. 我会说一点普通话。我会说一点普通话。我是美国人。我是美国人。Yeah, just a little bit. 一点一点. Okay, so 你好, ni hao. I'll do like a little welcome in different languages. I think that's a really neat idea. I love languages. I used to speak a little Spanish when I lived in California, but I lost a lot of that after I left and then started learning German. So yeah, so willkommen und ni hao ma, ni hao ma. Okay, now I wanted to talk also about the little bit about the incident that happened, the fight between Harry and Meghan. Now there are some things that I've been learning. I've been learning some things around how things are for people who are elite, and the elite have a different. They have a different whole way of doing things a lot of times than us regular folk. Okay, and the incident with is that her? I have someone coming. The incident with Harry and Meghan was on a Friday night. So we know that Harry went to Las Vegas. He went to Las Vegas to speak on this pledge to invest, which I think I want to do a little bit more on that pledge to invest, this whole initiative that Harry is doing, trying to get corporations to, donate money. And there was no real information around like what they'd be doing with the young people. And the Diana Award is an award. How are you putting in programming around the Diana Award? Harry is grifting. He's trying, in my opinion, to find a way to make money. He made allegedly $500,000 to show up and speak at this Diana Award summit where they were talking about this pledge to invest. And it just really, really upsets me because of how they are grifting. But anyway, so Harry is allegedly in this position now where he is really trying to pass on a legacy to his son. And it makes sense. It makes sense that they would want to have their children be more part of the Sussex brand so that they have more of a royal, like the family is growing. So we were extending our royalty out a little bit to our children, and we're increasing our profile for more royals in America. And so Harry is trying to see how he can, bring his son into his Diana initiative that he's put out there, this pledge to invest. And allegedly, there was this argument between Harry and Meghan about Harry bringing the son to Vegas. I can't confirm it, but what I can confirm is that there was an incident at the airport around 7 p.m. on that night, which would have been around the time that I heard it that evening. Now, back to my point about how things are different for the elite. The elite, allegedly, they have a different way of being called out or having someone come to like people don't just pick up the phone and call 911 or they have these there's a way that you reach out when you need police intervention, when you need something. And apparently this is what happened. And, that's something that I never really thought much about. Now, a lot of you know that I do talk with Paula M, and I do know that she has a background in being with dignitaries and just like her past work life, all these things that she's done. So, I had asked her some questions. I did some research online around it. And I talked to some other people about it, and there is definitely access that these elites get that you would not normally do what we would do. We would never just call an elite service to come intervene or something, we would call 911 or we call the police. But there are services available to internationally protected people who may not have exactly IPP, but they have higher level status and they get certain services that are afforded to them that are not afforded to regular everyday people like us. And some people were asking, well, where's the footage? Where is the pictures of this happening? And I want you to think about this because this is what makes sense to me. Okay. You have things happening and not necessarily in public places, but there are people that are in the area who are around Harry and Meghan, and information can get leaked because, hey, that's what happens. Things get leaked all the time. Doesn't necessarily mean it's in a public area where someone can take a picture, but hey, information gets leaked. You can't really confirm it. You look a little deeper and you see, oh, yeah, okay, something happened, but we don't have police cams because this is not the regular police. This is information that cannot be obtained through a FOIA request. It's not like the regular people circumstances. And so Harry and Meghan, they have situations where they can do things that we can't do. And apparently, allegedly, this is what happened on that night. There was an incident. Okay. Now, I can't get any footage of that because there is no footage that is available when you contact these certain services or when certain people show up to dispute a conflict or something. It's just not like regular people stuff. And we have to always think everything that we see in public with Harry and Meghan, we know it's controlled. A lot of things are controlled. But you can't tell me that there are things happening with Harry and Meghan that they don't want us to see. That stuff is happening. They're having issues and conflict. And just because we don't have pictures doesn't mean it didn't happen. And you have to ask yourself, do you think that Harry would be frustrated with never being able to have his son or the ability to do what he wants with his child? We know how Meghan controls everything with Harry. I can imagine she's controlling everything around these children. And I can imagine he would get frustrated with being able to do certain things that he wants to do with his child. And Meghan is not allowing it. You can't tell me that that's not an issue in this marriage. I can't imagine that Harry would just succumb to every wish and demand of Meghan Markle. And we know she's that kind of person. So I say all that to say that something happened, and getting to the bottom of it is not as easy when you are at a certain level. You're not just regular folk. Okay. So that's what's happened so far. I did not get a call back from the person that I reached out to about the incident, but it was researched around that timeline of things that had happened, and there was something reported. I just can't get the details of that, but it makes sense that something like that would have happened. Okay. All right. Now, let's see here. Let me go back to live here. So, yes, thank you, Lizzie B. Everyone, please remember to hit that like button and to, continue supporting. I'm here on Thursdays lives. I really appreciate everyone showing up when I'm here. I want to kind of put a little bit more things into this besides royalty. Now, there's also information that's coming out about P. Diddy. P. Diddy's case has been moving along. It looks like they're close to deciding on these jurors that are going to be picked from both sides. And it is going to be a wild ride, so much so that the attorney for P. Diddy has been asked to be taken off of the case. I can imagine that he has seen some things. He's experienced some things that Uh, gosh, this lawyer just does not want to be involved in. Yeah. So his trafficking case trial is set to be finalized. Let me just give you some updates around that, and I do want to cover this. I think it's going to be very interesting. A lot of things that I myself personally can relate to, considering, like I said, when I started this live, I was a video girl. I was one of those girls who was doing music videos back in the day. I've been around this lifestyle. Okay. I've been a part of a lot of things that tend to happen with young girls, myself being one at the time. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. But it's interesting. It's very interesting to see it finally coming out the way it is with someone as powerful as Sean Diddy Combs was, the power he yielded in the industry. Uh, and I think there's going to be a lot of other people in his circle that are going to be drawn into this. And I think it had a lot to do with the divorce of J Lo and Ben Affleck, because J Lo has her hands all up in this. She's going to be, I think, pulled into it. I mean, there's a lot of things that happen, I think, around J Lo and her husband that caused the breakdown of that marriage. But yeah, so the information around this trial, the conspiracy the conspiracy that they're talking about, is going to go from 2004 to 2024, and they're saying that the federal prosecutors are going to be talking about abuse, and how there were a lot of threats and how women were coerced. And there's, of course, there's going to be drugs involved. There's a lot of, sexual things with prostitutes and these freak offs. A lot of things have happened. And it's going to have a lot of things that are going to be, that's going to shock a lot of people. It's going to shock a lot of people. And I think there are celebrities out there right now that are dreading things to come, because I'm telling you, anybody was a part of these parties. Now, how much of an involvement they had in these parties is yet to be decided on. But yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Now, on the third day of jury selection in this S trafficking and racketeering trial, the judge finished, and they qualified actually 45 potential jurors. And the last person that they had added to this pool was this woman that they say that who said she had seen the video comes. Okay, so, and it was this woman who said that she had saw the attack that P Diddy did on Cassie. Remember the hotel where Sean Combs like literally was like beating that woman when she was trying to get away. This juror said that she thought it was shocking. That was her main thought. She thought it was scary, and it was definitely violent. So the judge said that this woman could be fair. Now, she saw what happened. Okay. The judge is saying, okay, you sound like you're somebody that could look at the facts of a case and judge it accordingly. So the judge has ordered the parties back to court on Friday, tomorrow, 9 a.m. to make their, let me see, it's 10, the prosecution. Okay, so apparently the defense is going to get 10 that they can pick from, and the prosecution is going to get 6. So nothing happened today, but they're looking like they're going to be having their opening statements on Monday. And the prosecution has said that the first 2 witnesses would be relatively quick, and the third witness would take the remainder of the week. And the prosecutors disclosed those first three witnesses to the defense, but they have not been made public. So they're getting very close to deciding on like how long this is going to go, depending on the witnesses that are going to be called to testify. I definitely want to cover this. So if you have questions, if you think it's good that I'm going to talk about this, let me know. I need to hear your feedback. That's why I wanted to do something around these lives so I can have some real-time conversations with you all. I really appreciate the support. And I think this is going to be a very wild ride. Now, speaking of which, there looks like a potential lawsuit with Meghan Markle. Okay. There is a lady that is saying now she has been a victim of what Meghan talked about on her Netflix show around these bath salts, right? I mean, this looks like look. Netflix, you should have had some disclaimers when you saw that woman putting together a bunch of just stuff, This woman is doing a whole bunch of stuff, and they would have been smart to have some disclaimers. The things that this woman is doing, it does not necessarily mean Netflix is cooperating or can vouch for the validity of this woman's concoctions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to protect yourself. Where is this woman coming up with this stuff? And now Netflix, I think, is finding itself in the middle of a potential lawsuit. Let me tell you what's going on, folks. I mean, this is looking really, really not good. So let me show you this this article because, oh my goodness, what in the world is happening? Okay. Reba. Okay. So Meghan Markle fan claims she suffered a catastrophic burns using the Duchess's bath salt recipe and threatens to sue for $10 million. Okay, hold on. Okay. So this fan is suing Meghan, who has threatened to sue Meghan for $10 million after she allegedly suffered burns from using the Duchess's homemade salt recipe. Okay. So this Robin Patrick guy told Radar Online that this woman, she saw Meghan's show on Netflix with Love Meghan, and she copied the ingredients that Meghan used, the bath salts, and the one with Daniel in the episode. It was the first episode. And the other thing was, before this lawsuit even came out, there was an article that came out that talked about this very same thing. Before the lawsuit allegations even came to fruition, there was an article talking about that was not a good thing. That combination of bath salts is not okay. That caused a lot of people, or the person that this article was written by, some they were disturbed by it. Hon, can you open the doors, please? Oh, okay. So that's when I think Netflix should have put up a disclaimer. It's her, Sarish. That's when they should have put up their disclaimer, but they didn't. Not that I know of. And I've since looked back at the show. So now it looks like she's here. Otis, get down. Get down, Otis. Come here, Otis. My friend is here, and Otis. Come here, Otis. Come here, Otis. Come here. Okay. Come here. Okay. I'm going to just hold him for a second. Okay. So Meghan, she used these Epsom salts, this Himalayan salt, this arnica oil, lavender oil to make this bath salt recipe. Now, Patrick told the outlet that she attempted to test the bath salts herself by dissolving them into warm water in her bathtub. Now, look at this. So this is Meghan with her bath salts, doing like doing what she thinks she knows what she's doing, right? And, she's the expert, y'all. She's the expert. Okay. However, she claimed immediately she felt that something was wrong. Initially, she experienced this mild tingling sensation without discomfort. However, as the water level rose to cover her legs and reached her buttocks, she began to feel this burning, and it was significant discomfort in those areas. Okay, immediately she got out the bathtub, she stopped the water, and she stirred the bath water with her right hand and arm to assess to assess the mixture. Okay. She felt additional burning sensation in her hands and her arms, and then because she drained out the bathtub and everything, and then that evening while she was showering, she experienced some intense burning. Can you close that door? Some intense burning and water, intense burning as the water had contacted the affected area. And then it developed into ulcers. I'm telling you right now, folks. Oh, Otis, come here, Otis, come here, Otis, come here. No, come here, Otis, come here. Come here, Otis. Okay. So this is the problem that she has. This was a fan. Okay. If a fan, a person who likes you, is suing you or threatening to sue you for $10 million, you got some problems. You got some serious problems, because this was not somebody that wasn't a fan. This was a fan. Okay. So the burns have not healed. It's very uncomfortable for her. And she says that the others are just sore as heck. And okay, so she's got some serious burns. There's some pictures here too. I'm going to show you guys some pictures of the lady and her burns. Hold on. Let me find the one that has the burns. I don't know about you, but I think Megan has gotten herself in a very, very bad situation. Let me just show you some of these images. Okay, here it is, right here. Right here. Okay, and apparently this lady has also, she has some health issues. So that could be probably why she's so highly sensitive to the bath salts. But I think this is a big wake-up call for people that want to do business with Meghan Markle, because it seems like to me, you're just doing some, you're doing you, boo, do you, girl, do you. And you're not really putting much thought into the consequences of what you're saying. Because Meghan, I mean, she says something, and if people go out and do it, well, she's the Duchess, and this is what happens. And you're liable for what you say in a very big way, because you're the Duchess, right? Like, you want to be important, Ms. Meghan Markle. Well, you're important, so much so that someone listened to you and did what you actually said in the video, in the Netflix show. And this is what happened. This woman has got some serious like burns and ulcers on her legs. How in the world does it get much worse from here for you if you're Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, and people question whether or not things happen with Meghan and Harry with a fight at the Santa Barbara airport? I think so. Because you cannot tell me you get all of this backlash. You lose your security. You're not speaking with your family. Your father is ill. People are like, look at all the people that talk about this. Look at all the people that are so invested in making sure people know and understand what that Meghan Markle girl has done. Like the bullhorn for the backlash around Meghan and what she does is tremendous. And then you get someone who's now threatening to sue you, and you're trying to make all the money that you can. And now you have to deal with a potential lawsuit around this concoction. I think if anything, she should have been saying or having disclaimers. Look, consult your physician if you try this bath salt recipe. Put up the disclaimer, folks. Do something, because this woman, your words have your words have a weight, and this caused some really bad things to happen. So this woman has these burns now on her leg. Look at this. So if this woman is threatening to sue and she's a fan, yeah, you're in a predicament. Because this woman is like, okay, I like you, Meghan Markle, but I don't like you that much. You didn't cause me some problems with your show. You know, it's a bad day for you, Meghan Markle. Real bad day. Oh, my friend Michelle is asking, where's Athena? Miss Athena is napping her sleepy head right now. That's where she is. My teenage daughter, my crazy teenage daughter. But we love her. For y'all, it's a whole nother world for people. Like when you have children, like teenage daughters, oh no, okay, it's a whole nother world. But yes, thank you for asking, Michelle. But yeah, this is a serious problem for Meghan right now. I think this is going to cause her a lot of more problems around the marriage. Okay, because it's compounding now with your whole identity as a crisis. The fact that you wanted, like, showing the photos of your children, all this back and forth, trying to, like, look at me, look at my son, look at my children. Yeah, people are looking all right, and they're listening. They're listening to your nonsense and your bath salts recipe that's got people in trouble, or this woman in some serious trouble with them burn. I mean, can you imagine if she put her face in that water? Could you imagine if she had burns on her face? I mean, Netflix is, I don't know. They're in some trouble. Okay. So the lady is saying that it's a consistent burning and it's discomfort that's coming from these blisters, these sores. She's saying that it's disrupted her routine. She can't even take warm showers or even wear clothing over the affected area. So now, Meghan Markle, you're the reason this woman can't put clothes on. She can't even wear clothes because the burns are so bad. Because of you, Meghan Markle. Like, this is what I often wonder. Are you going to ignore this now? Like you ignored the lady who had the Pearl Power show that sent you a letter because that was her idea. Because we all remember Meghan and Netflix, they just ignored that woman. This is the kind of disruption that I believe Meghan needs. This is the kind of a smackdown, or the kind of, thing that happens to someone when they need to be pulled down a level. Like, get off of your big ego head. Because I've always said Meghan's head is so big, she can't walk straight. Like, she crooked. She walking sideways, and she can't really see. Because she says and does things that just doesn't give clear clarity, because the ego is so big. And this is the kind of thing that needs to pull you down. You need to stop with the nonsense, Meghan, because you've gone too far. And I think also when you go into business and you're this high profile, you need to be very careful about the things that you say, because you should not be giving out concoctions that have these kind of consequences for people. And you would think the lawyers or the people that are supposed to represent you or to help you with the things that you put out in the public realm, that you're doing in things that are helpful, just like with Prince Harry in his book Spare, where he talked about what he talked about around the Taliban, and now he's got a bounty on his head for boasting about killing Taliban. So it's almost like they have lost their cloak of security when they left the royal family, and now everything is you're in much more danger. It's very similar to what I believe about the late Princess Diana when she decided to get rid of her royal protection. And we all know why she did that. She was bamboozled into thinking that her security detail was spying on her, and she just got rid of them. And when she got rid of her security, her life was then in danger in a very big way. And I look at what Harry and Meghan have done by leaving the royal family, the protection of the royal family, as somewhat very similar. Because now you don't have the people that are the experts on how to deal with you and your royal image. You don't have those advisors anymore. All you have around you are yes people. Okay, yes, Megan, you want to do some bath salt recipe? Okay, girl, we can do that. Yes, Miss Megan, yes. But you should have had a person that's going to be like, okay, Miss Megan Markle, you're royalty now. You can't just go putting together concoctions like this, lady. You can't do it. You can't do it. And you should have been, being advised by these kind of people that were going to know how to tell you, no. So this is the predicament she's in now. And I believe this is not only this predicament is just the beginning. There are more implications, I think, of leaving the royal protection for Harry and Meghan. This is why Harry's talking about now, he wants to reconcile with his family. He wants to reconcile. So it's a little lonely out there when you don't have the royal protection. You don't have the royal advisors, the royal people that know how to help you navigate this royalty life that you live on. You live amongst, or do all these things that give you so much clout. You are, your life is different. You're not just like a regular Joe Schmo out there trying to pay your bills. You are trying to pay your bills, but you're not like a regular person paying your bills. Like, you can show up in Las Vegas and get $500,000 to say that you're going to put out a program for young people, which really isn't for young people. And you can just make hundreds and thousands of dollars. When you have that kind of a mass where you can just show up and make that kind of money, you better be walking a pretty tight ship. Okay? When your name is that recognizable, you better be walking on the straight and narrow, because you're putting yourself in a predicament. And the problem that Meghan and Harry have gotten themselves into is that they think that they just regular people with extraordinary circumstances. Oh, we got titles now. We got titles. We're going to make money, lots of money. But there's more responsibility that comes with that. And you just lollyfooting around, hopping and skipping and jumping and, royalty. I'm going to do Netflix. I'm going to write a book. I'm going to do, Oprah. Oprah will speak to me. I'm going to just talk about how I'm a victim. You do all of that as a royal person, and there are consequences. This is going to knock Meghan off her butt. I'm telling you right now, it just might knock her head straight. She may not be walking sideways crooked anymore. She might be able to slowly get deflated on that big head and start walking straight. Because this is not a simple thing. This is pretty, $10 million, folks, $10 million. So this woman, she has an autoimmune disease condition, and it compromised her immune system, along with her diabetes-related dry skin. Okay? So Patrick says she's deeply concerned about the risk of infection. Yes. And other complications. I don't like that word, other complications. Oh, really? Other complications? What else? You got all these other things. There's other complications too to add to that. My goodness. She says that the pain feels as though it's burning from within. hmm Patrick says that she followed Megan's instructions after seeing a clip from the segment on X using the ingredients at home. She now says that she would be willing to settle without litigation if a financial agreement was reached. Hello, Megan Marco. I won't sue you, girl. You got some paperwork that I can sign and we can make it all go away. Let's just do a financial agreement. Let's just do a financial agreement and then we can just walk away, girl. What you think Megan's going to do? Hmm? Yeah. It's bad for you, Ms. Megan. So I think this is a situation that warrants some serious counsel. Some counsel for you, Megan. All right. So we'll have to see what happens with the lawsuit. We can see that P. Diddy's case is moving forward. So if you're watching, please, before we all leave for today, hit the like button. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the super stickers and for all of your support. I will be doing these lives every Thursday, and this show is going to progress and progress and get better and better and better. This is just the beginning. I'm so excited to have this live show. So please show up, be here, show your support, and follow my journey because I am looking to go to the UK. As you all know, Lady C sent me her invitation. I'm looking to try to find a way to get to the United Kingdom for her ball. Amongst all the things that I have going on, it's going to be a little heavy lift for me, but I'm going to try to make a way to get there and to bring more content and videos from abroad going to the UK. Mr. Otis, you want to come say goodbye to everybody? Come here. Come here, Otis. Come here, Otis. Come here, Otis. Come here. Come here. Yeah, stretch it out, Otis. Stretch it out. Stretch, stretch, stretch. All righty. Come here, Otis. Come here. Come here. Everybody wants to say goodbye to you. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with Otis and me. Look at that face. Are you snoring, Otis? Yeah? You snoring? Also, remember, I have a Facebook page where I put videos of Otis and me. Please go to my Facebook and sign up to be a follower on my Facebook page because I put videos of Otis, my life with Otis on my Facebook page. And I will be putting out a video tomorrow talking more about these allegations around the potential lawsuit. Megan's in a world of hurt, and also what Harry is doing around this Diana Award. Man, I'm telling you, it is a grift, and we're seeing it, and they are desperate. Harry and Meghan are desperate. Life's not going well for them right now. So I can imagine lots of conflict happening with that relationship, and it's not good for the children. It's not. It's not a good situation. I got another super. Oh, thank you, Lizzie B, for your gifted membership. Yes, join if you have a chance to at least join my members page. There's a plethora, okay, a plethora of videos of my life and things that I did. My time in China, when I went to live in Germany, when I went to Lady C's ball. There's a lot of content on there of my time. And if you want to just kind of just try and look at it, check it out. So Ziggy Lee is a chick with a crown. Thank you so much. And she is saying, of course, she wasn't going to sue for real because anyone with her health issues knew better. This chick's gift in the right person. This chick gift in the right person. So I see what you're saying. So basically, this woman knows that she's got health issues and that she should have been more cautious. She should have been more, I don't know, she should have just been more aware of what could potentially happen because of her health issues is what I think you're saying, right? So yeah, but at the same time, this woman is going to try to get something. And that can't make you feel too hot if you're Meghan Markle right now, because she's got a lot of things happening for her. Even with this second series of her show with Love Megan, it's not a second season. It's just some more episodes. Like, they're trying really hard to show that there's success, but there's not success there. There's no success. Okay. It's a circumstance that is only going to get worse and worse. And the marriage is going to be the victim of all this failure. Okay. The marriage, the union of Harry and Meghan is going to suffer because of all the failure. Okay. And just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening, because we know real life tells us things are not going too well for this couple because of what we can see. Okay. So I'm telling you. Okay. So we will see what's going to happen. I'll be watching. I'm sure we'll get more to come. All right. Thanks to everybody for all of your super stickers. Thanks to my lovely friend Michelle. Thank you, Lizzie B, for always being here as well with your gifted memberships. I appreciate it. And everyone that has liked this video, and for all of your support and for being here. I appreciate you all. And remember to catch me here on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My lives are going to get better and better. We're going to talk about a lot of different things. We are going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun in real time. And I'm so glad you show up for the party. Thank you so much for being here. And Otis says goodbye too. Say bye-bye, Otis. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go like this. Go, Otis. Go like this. Go like this. Go like this. Oh, he doesn't want to do that. Okay, Otis is upset now. I can't do that. Okay, it's okay, Otis. It's okay. All right, everybody. I will see you in the next one. Peace and love. Peace and love. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.